Wrongfully Jailed Man Gets $1 Million by Learn With News, Level 3. Lawrence McKinney was sentenced to 115 years when he was 22 years old, but was released after it was proven that he was innocent of the crime. In total, he spent 31 years in prison. He was released because advanced DNA testing proved that he couldn't have possibly been at the crime scene. Although he was released in 2009, he was not officially exonerated until December 2017. In the US, being released from prison because it transpires that a person didn't commit a crime does not automatically make them innocent in the eyes of the law. Their criminal record remains, and they have to go through an official parole hearing which looks at the case, including the new evidence, and makes a decision over whether or not to exonerate the person. In McKinney's case, they decided not to exonerate him, with one of the members of the board saying that the description of the suspect matched McKinney very closely. McKinney was arrested in 1977, when a woman identified him as one of two men that raped her in her apartment. In 1978, he was sentenced to 115 years in prison for rape and burglary. In 2008, DNA testing of the victim's bedding discovered 3 individual people's DNA, none of which were his. As a result, his conviction was set aside and he was released in 2009. It took until 2017 for McKinney to be formally exonerated. Governor of Tennessee Bill Haslam intervened in order to go against the parole board's verdict and exonerate McKinney himself. It is only after being formally exonerated that a person who was wrongfully imprisoned can sue for compensation. The maximum compensation allowed to be given is $1 million, and the Board of Claims decided unanimously to award him the money. It is the largest amount ever given in compensation for a wrongful imprisonment. He has immediately received $353,000 in order to pay for his legal fees, and will receive the rest in monthly installments of $3,350 for the rest of his life. The money is guaranteed to his beneficiaries if he dies within 10 years of the settlement. However, the money will never stop so long as he is alive, which means he will ultimately receive more than $1 million should he live longer than 16 more years.